earlier today, with the government revealing that it is on a mission to streamline the levying of cess across counties in a bid to cushion small businesses from high costs. Treasury Cabinet Secretary Ukur Yatani also revealed that the state targets clearing all eligible pending bills by June 30th.
It was a platform which brought together small and medium-sized businesses and policy makers to explore ways of creating an enabling environment for businesses to thrive. The National Treasury now says plans are at an advanced stage to create a common framework for levying cess by counties.
If you have to move from Kisumu and you're taking vegetables to Mombasa, at the barrier of every county, there's a roadblock. You have to pay. Maybe from Kisumu to Mombasa, you are going to pay to encounter like 5, 6, or even up to 10 roadblocks. And each of them expect you to pay cess. We want to harmonize these so that maybe it's only done at the source. And then the express, the license that's given from the other end, will give you an opportunity now to proceed without being asked on anything.
In terms of tax collection, we are looking at two components. Number one, there is tax and there is non-tax. Now, you need to define what are these taxes. If it is non-tax, there's collection of fees, which is charged by, of course, the government. We have services which are rendered, especially in e-citizen. We have the passports, we have the police collecting fees, licenses, and there's so many.
We are not going to treat the SMEs like the large taxpayers, the medium taxpayers. So we have looked at the processes, we have looked at the systems. Do they really need to file returns? So we have come up with a mobile app, which actually is going to make it very, very easy for the SMEs to comply.
Stakeholders at the forum urged the government to ensure there is a trickle-down of economic dividends to the bottom of the pyramid if SMEs are to improve their performance.
People, wherever you go, they are saying, we are not feeling it. And I think we need to have a conversation of this nature to find out why is the average Mwananchi who is trying to run a small business, why is he not feeling there?
Other jurisdiction.
Ukur Yatani further says the quest to clear pending bills has taken a new dimension, which is designed to ensure there's timely clearance of arrears by state agencies going forward.
We've gone beyond dealing with the ministry or dealing with the department or the county. We weaponized the fight against pending bills. And we have actually personalized. If it's the governor, we tell him this is not about the county, it's about you. If it's the various accounting officers in the ministry, we are no longer dealing with the ministry. We are dealing with that accounting officer who must have a responsibility.
We need this level of engagement or this type of engagement to also say, something has caved in. It took two to tango. It was you, my dear sister, and perhaps me on this side. So we need to look ourselves in the mirror jointly and be able to say, I think, turn the corner, because it's good for Kenya that we say, if you do not deserve a tender, or if you're caught influencing to get a tender, then you'll be dealt with. Then it will take again the two, you the tenderer, and we, the people who are actually the clients.
The government also indicated that in a bid to create demand for consumption of local produce, it is developing a framework of punitive measures to be taken against state agencies which flout the president's directive on sourcing locally.
We are already implementing. That's why we are buying uniforms locally. Nobody's importing uniform for the forces. The other element that is remaining that Trade Department will have to conclude is the enforcement mechanism.
Why Mulika Mwizi or a feature phone is not what we use for you to file taxes. I think at the moment it's primarily because of security. You cannot provide all the security that's needed for us to verify that it is you that is putting in the information. And as I think the aim for us is to see how we can bring the price of the smartphones actually lower, the price of data also reduce that, so that everybody actually has a smartphone that will give them all the information that they need to be able to provide services to others, as well as be able to receive information.
There's no one anywhere on earth who has enough knowledge to drive a country forward on their own. You need to work with other people. And I can tell you, Dr. Kiboro, as you can see, I said that this government is committed, totally and absolutely, to supporting the growth and development of the SME sector.
I'm also very happy that this is the first time I think the government is demonstrating the willingness to be held accountable by the people who they govern, because presenting yourselves here and presenting yourself for the open questions, I think this is a first in many, many ways. And it's a good thing that we have a conversation together. All of us want the country to move forward, as you do, and we are just part of that section.
SMEs had an opportunity to showcase their products and network during the two-day conference. Julian's Amboko.